Bear Grylls here, and here I'm here to talk to you about the forces, electrostatics, air resistance, and temperature. Some other forces I use were gravity, magnetism, friction, and mass and light.
For this experiment, you are going to need 2 magnets, a leaf, a pin, a nail, the end of a foam cup, and a tub filled with water. Now you have to fill the tub up with water. Now get one of your magnets and rub it against the nail to put magnetic force onto the nail. Now you will place the end of the foam cup onto the water. Put your nail onto the foam cup and lay into it points towards north. You can use a compass to point next to it and see if it points towards the right direction. This compass works because you use the northern side of the magnet and rub it against the nail. Because of this, the nail will face towards the northern foot of the earth.
For the second experiment, we need a magnet, a pin, and a leaf, and a tub full. The first step you need to do is magnetize your pin. Step 2. Put the magnetized pin in the leaf and then place it in the water.
Air is thinner at this altitude and falling at just under 200 miles an hour.
There are 3 main things that affect the way in which an object falls. They are gravity, mass and weight, and air resistance. Gravity. Gravity is a force that is measured by acceleration. For example, on Earth, the acceleration of gravity is 9.8 meters per second.
Air resistance. Most people would think that when 2 objects are dropped, the heavier one will always fall to the ground first. But this is not exactly true. If there was no air resistance, the 2 objects would fall to the ground at the exact same time. So if I dropped a feather and a brick, they would fall to the ground at the same time.
Mass and weight. Mass. Mass is the amount of matter an object consists of. Mass will never change wherever you go. Weight. Weight is the force of gravity on an object. Weight can be found by using the formula mass times acceleration of gravity. Mass can change if there is a different acceleration of gravity.
Therefore, gravity, mass and weight, and air resistance play a big role in the way in which an object falls to the ground.
If I'm in hot temperatures, I keep myself cool by urinating on a rag. If I'm in cold temperatures like the snow, I keep myself warm by sleeping under the snow.
Electrostatics is caused by friction. This happens because the electrons charge one of the 2 objects, and then that object can be attracted or attract different things depending on if it's a positive or negative charge.
We interrupt our program to bring you a special broadcast. The German news agency Transocean said
Here's another late development, and this news keeps coming in.
Friction. Friction is a force of opposing motion, and here is an example of it. First, you rub the stick together. Once you see a spark, you put it in the burnt leaves. You keep on rubbing the wood, and then there's a spark in it. You give oxygen, so it can create a smoke. And once it's smoke, it starts to create full fire. And once you've started the full fire, you put it underneath the wood, and there you have your fire.
All the things in Bear Grylls video is true because you can find these forces in the wild. For example, you can find two dry sticks and rub them together, which is the force of friction.
Thanks for watching
Man vs. Wild.